You're not gonna believe this. Charlie is outside cutting the grass.
What?
Did you just get this out of the garage?
That's right, keep it. Something is really off with that guy. Hey, Scott. Hello.
Hey, stop drilling holes in my house.
It's not your house.
Charlie's quite a guy. You know his wife died in that house.
You think that's blood?
Your days of dropping by are over. It's hard to say goodbye. He's watching you. This guy is dangerous. What the hell?
Stop!
How excited are you for everyone to see The Intruder?
Very excited. Very, I mean, especially after that, we just, you know, these two have been, you know, the spark plug for the whole film. I'm just kind of tagging along, acting like I'm doing something. No, but it's incredible. I mean, just seeing the reception and the way that people responded to the movie, and also, I think what's beautiful about the film is that it's fresh for the characters. Like, I love that Michael and Meagan are playing characters that are, you know, affluent people. They're buying a $3.5 million home. They work in a space where they control their own destiny. They're self-employed, and, you know, obviously the movie has a big twist and turns to a psychological thriller, but just the backdrop of it alone is really dope. Like, going around and promoting the film and feeling good about the characters that you created.
Michael, when you got the script, what were your first thoughts when you were reading through all the action?
For me, I thought it was a small, simple story that had this kind of huge impact on a simple question, which is, what would you do if you had someone like this come into your life? And it felt so small. Like, honestly, it felt like it was an independent film, and it felt like just kind of a small, doable movie. But when you see it on the screen, and obviously when we shot it, we made it bigger. You know, we made it much bigger than it felt on the page. So Deon kind of lifted that movie off of the page and made it look like a $40 million movie. And it's just got so much life in it. And you know, I was really excited about the opportunity. I read it with the luxury of knowing Meagan was attached. And so I could totally see her in this part, and it just felt organic and natural for me.
Let's talk about your characters a little bit. You play Annie.
Yes.
And she has so much compassion. She has such a big heart, almost to a fault.
Yeah.
Talk to me about why she is so empathetic towards Charlie's character.
Even when you started talking, your brow went down. You're like, she is. I fell in love with Annie off the top just because I felt like she is very empathetic. She is very compassionate. She's very much optimistic, glass half full. And I just kind of loved her heart. And even though there is obviously to a fault, I love that about her. And so, but when we were filming, there were times when I was like, okay, this might be too far. I feel like people are gonna be like, girl, bye. And we talked about girl, bye. And we'd have so many conversations. And, you know, Deon was really like, but that's what I want. I want people to respond to you this way. I want people literally jumping out of their seat, like, girl, don't do it. And I was like, oh, okay. So once I gave myself over to that, it gave me the freedom to just discover how she gets here and allow her heart to just beat and be what it is without having to be smarter than what the audience is watching, but actually to have like a real experience with the type of person that she is. So yeah, that's my take on Annie.
And to Annie's credit, something that people I think are not acknowledging, and I've told you this.
Right.
Annie doesn't have the luxury that the audience has. The audience sees both sides of Charlie.
That's right.
Annie sees one. So sometimes this idea that you want to shake her because she's not listening or she's not seeing it, it's like you have to look carefully and realize that's by design. That's by design. So when she says that's what Deon wanted, it's because Charlie is showing this charming side of himself to her only.
So y'all are in Atlanta. You've been here for a few days. When you come to town, what are some of your favorite things to do in the city? What are some must-go-to spots when you're here?
STK for me. I love STK here. Like, I love that. Sorry. I just jumped in with STK.
I just heard about this place called Slutty Vegan that I gotta go to.
wow.
Everybody keeps
It's
talking
close.
about it. Yeah.
It's close.
Is it good?
I haven't had it yet,
Okay.
but rave reviews. Rave reviews.
Really? I gotta try that.
I don't know. I don't have something particular. Like whenever I'm here, I try to do karaoke and just try to eat, like try different restaurants. So I'm kind of excited about the Slutty Brownie. Not Slutty Brownie.
Slutty Brownie?
Sorry, that's
Slutty
at a
Vegan?
restaurant. A
Yeah.
Slutty Vegan.
And last question. It's been a joy to watch your careers over the last several years. Out of all the things you have accomplished, each of you, what has been your biggest accomplishment to date?
In the business?
Or just in general?
Oh. Easily my family. Right? Yeah.
I like that.
That's easy. Yeah.
Understanding that my authenticity is my superpower.
That's so sweet.
That's like an A on your chest. Authenticity.
Yeah, I would have to go with I think family. I think family and being able to control my environment, not having to work for anyone.
Well, that's all I have. Is
Thank you,
anything else?
Beyonce voice. Thank you.
Ooh, too many compliments.
Go Beyonce voice.
Y'all have anything else y'all like to add?
May 3rd. May 3rd. Go see Intruder.
I had fun last night, by the
Have
way. It was
fun.
great. I enjoyed myself, truly.
So here's the question for you. What would you do?
Oh my God, that's a great. If I were Megan,
Or no, if someone,
Just
if
broken-
yeah,
That's a
someone
good
broke into
question.
your home, or what would you do?
I would pray first, call on God, and then I would. that would be my
That'd be the first thing you
instinct.
do?
Like
God,
Jesus,
please give
help
me
me,
faith.
God.
Right.
That would be my first instinct, honestly.
Okay.
And then I would go and I don't under pressure. I don't panic too much. I think about what I need to do next. Because if I'm panicking, that's wasting time when I could be trying to get out the house. So that's what I would do.
Wow.
That's fine.
Do you don't think you could pray on your way out the house?
You know, I could.
I feel
like
like
that
God
critique.
can hear you while you move.
Multitask.